I love you. Welcome back to the Couch Potatoes to another riveting episode. I am the Green Couch.
I'm the Green Couch? You're the Green Couch?
I'm the Green Couch.
Wow.
Are we on The Traveler? I don't remember this show. I'm the Green Traveler from Gorsh.
Welcome to the Green Couch and the Faceless On. I am the Faceless Leo, and this is a podcast about movies and TV. And
that should be our new logo is a green couch with faceless arms. Let's go back.
No.
Did you say let's go back?
I didn't say let's go back. That's beautiful. No, we could try again. Let's do it. You want to try again?
No, we're keeping it all right. That sucked. We're bought. We're hooked.
Yeah.
They're listening.
This is Green Faceless on the Couch, if you didn't know. And we're watching Twilight together because we can do that.
Oh my goodness. Do you find in yourself when you were watching Breaking Dawn Part 1, the fourth movie, that even though it sucks, you're a little attached. You're kind of just like, you're excited for Bella and Edward to get married. Like
honestly, I thought that the movie, because the whole series seems to be building up to them getting married, like the movie after that was honestly really interesting to me. Like I actually felt like, hey, is this a good movie?
It went. I mean, I've read the books and I've seen these movies before, but yeah, watching them this time around when we were getting to the wedding, I was just like, oh my goodness, here we are. We finally got to this moment. Like, I was like, oh, this is so exciting. I literally, no joke, I got to the point where I'm like, I've prepared. After the book I'm reading right now, and in the next book after that, I have two books that I plan to read. I'm going to probably reread the Twilight series again just for fun. Because I've kind of just got to that point. You know, I'm just like, I'm hooked with this franchise, you know? Oh, man. It's
wonderful,
number 4.
Franchise.
I know, right? There's something beautiful and stupid about it, and God, it's so great. You open up with number 4, Breaking Dawn Part 1. Again, we've already complained about it, but Phase 1 was right there.
Yeah.
Phase 1, Phase 2. Like,
they could have.
Makes your movie series even more unique. It matches the naming scheme that you've already gone with forever. Fuck it. Why would we do such a thing like that? Well, no. Breaking Dawn Part 1. Bella and Edward are getting married. Bella, played by Kristen Stewart, very clearly done with this fucking franchise by this point in the movie.
Well, she still did
the entire.
Well.
I know, right? She still did it. But no, it's just like the entire, like the first 20 minutes, like before, like up to the point where they get married, like her facial reactions throughout the entire like build up, you think she's going to ditch. You think she's going to get cold shoulder and run away because she seems so unsure about herself. And that's not like that wasn't the case at all. Her character was totally sure about it.
Yeah.
Kristen Stewart just didn't want to fucking be there anymore. That's all I was feeling.
Okay, so there is this dream sequence right before the wedding. And Bella has had like weird fucked up dreams throughout the series.
Yeah.
But this one, her and Edward are like standing on top of a pile of all the wedding guests after she's walked down the aisle and stuff. So like she's got like, some reservation because of that. Like she's definitely
she's got this big it's just there's this big moment in front of her because once she becomes a married woman, she also becomes a vampire,
right?
Which is I think what the dream was. I think it was implying that becoming a vampire, she's gonna kill everybody.
She will be a danger to her loved ones.
Exactly, and which is sad. It's so sad.
It is,
but. Yeah. We'll find that out in the next movie because, lo and behold, they spend the next 2 fucking hours never turning her into a vampire until the very fucking end. Because
I honestly thought the dramatic arc was pretty good.
I do too. I am just being
facetious.
A dick to be a dick.
Yes.
Facetious, yes. I am exaggerating my anger. Just because, again, I see no point in making 2 whole fucking movies out of this.
No,
they
there's
drag
no
the pregnancy
fucking
on
reason.
forever.
All the movie is in this movie. It has to be. Though there is...
the next one is just going to be action. Nothing but action.
Yeah. There is a lack of the Volturi in this.
Yeah.
And that's because
they get a post-credit scene.
They get a mid-credit scene at best. Okay.
Actually.
But so I'm guessing they pushed all of that into the next movie, and so I am curious what they did with that, because they are the more interesting part of the last two movies.
Fucking Michael Sheen, man.
Yeah, Michael Sheen, obviously, and Dakota Fanning. Yeah. It's interesting to watch her.
And Vecna.
And Vecna, that's right. Yeah.
Jamie Campbell Bower, I think, is the actor's name.
Just like that every single time you've mentioned it.
We have our priorities.
We do.
The British Green Arrow. I only make that joke because his name's Arrow in this. Michael Sheen. He plays Arrow. Yeah. He's not at all
really?
Green Arrow.
Any of them played the Green Arrow?
I made a half-hearted attempt at a Flash joke in like episode 2 or whatever. Of this playlist. Yeah, it didn't stick. I shouldn't have tried again. It was a flop.
Yeah, here we are. So they get married.
Anyways,
right?
at the wedding.
Okay, what happens at the wedding?
They get married. Well, after the wedding, at the ceremony reception. And everything.
Yeah.
The reception. That's right. Yeah. That's the official American term for it. Taylor Lautner shows up. Jacob Black.
One of these, so.
Yeah. Just throwing one of these? Did you literally just throw one?
No, I mean in my life.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, man, that was 5 years ago. You've already hit a milestone.
Yeah, that's true.
But congrats, by the way. Congrats, everybody. A round of applause.
Thank you. It was in the summer, so it's
2 people clapped. Just so you know, 2 other people.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. It was not in October. You're 2 months late to the 2 people who clapped. I made you look like idiots. You're very late.
But thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Jacob Black, Taylor Lautner, he shows up again. If you haven't been, if for whatever reason you're jumping into episode 4 as your first episode, again, you're an idiot, but welcome. But he's a werewolf, and he really loves Bella, like declared his love for her. He's kissed her. He's rubbed his naked body against her.
She's kissed him.
She's kissed him. It's very exciting stuff. Well, he ran away once he got the invite to the wedding. He was just like, no, fuck you. I love you. Edward's no good for you. Blah, blah, blah.
Is it Joe Black?
He comes back.
His dad? No, Billy. Billy Black is like, Jacob, come back. Jacob.
Jacob. Don't do this. Yeah, that's Gil Birmingham for all you IMDb lovers out there. Well, Jacob, he comes back for the reception. He dances with Bella. Esme. He dances with Bella
outside.
He's very away from everybody. Yeah. It was a gift. It was a nice little gift. Edward. It seemed like him and Edward kind of planned it, where it was like a nice little truce.
Right.
Edward was like, "You can have a dance with my wife. Now get the fuck away." Well. Bella makes the mistake of telling Jacob that she's gonna get fucked on her honeymoon,
right?
And that she's still gonna be a human while that happens. I'm not honestly sure why she felt it was appropriate to talk to her friend about her sex life.
Her friend,
but
who
she did.
has feelings for her, proclaimed feelings.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
exactly. She knew what the fuck she was doing. She was being a fucking tease. And it really pisses off Jacob. He gets really mad about it because he's like, his dick is going to kill you if you're a human. Like, he's like, I'm just telling you right now. He's like, all the bullshit with Superman and Lois Lane. No, they never had sex. Superman would have killed her with his semen blast. And that's apparently what Jacob Black thinks with Edward Cullen. He's just like, that dick gonna kill you. You can't have sex with him until he turns you into a vampire. And when he turns you into a vampire, I'm required to kill you because of the truce we have. So he's just like, he's just either way, I'm going to win
down on all the shit that he has come around on. Yeah.
All of his selfish reasons to keep her as his.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah.
Not to say Edward is such a beautiful angel either. Edward is also very overly protective and,
yes.
Consuming of ownership, or
right.
That's not the right way
he has
of phrasing
in the past,
it. But
lied to her to protect her. And
yeah,
that's
exactly.
That's not very cool.
No bueno. It's no bueno.
It's no bueno.
As the Colons would say if they were to move to Mexico, I guess.
Right. Or Spain. I don't know. Actually, they're not going to do that because of the sunshine.
Yeah. Forks is the perfect area in the world, Forks, Washington, because while there is sunshine, it apparently bounces off the trees so majestically that they never shine. They never sparkle. They're always in sunlight
and the
never sparkle.
And the just the thick moisture in the air.
And I'm so fucking tired of the it's cloudy. It's like that's why it doesn't do anything. It's cloudy. Bitch, I've gotten sunburnt on a cloudy day.
Yeah,
you know
true.
why? Because that shit goes through through clouds.
Indirect. It's indirect.
It's stupid. It makes no sense. Where is the science in it?
They're fucking vampires.
Where's the science, though? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
He's stupid. It's the dumbest book. Shit, we're not even at the honeymoon yet. Well, Jacob gets pissed. He got mad.
Yeah, he did.
Edward got mad. Edward's just like, well, fuck him. We still gotta go away and have sex on our honeymoon. He takes Bella out to the middle of fuck all nowhere in the ocean. It's an island that the Carlyles own because they're rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Isle Esme, and named after his wife. Like, what a pretentious fuck, Carlyle. Like, what in the hell? He's played by Peter Facinelli.
And Esme.
Yeah. Elizabeth Razor?
Yeah, we had this conversation before.
I'm so sorry.
Moving on.
Well, moving along. Yeah, they go out to Isle Esme. Belle and Edward, that is, not Carlisle and Esme. But Belle and Edward, they have sex. It's very exciting. Starts off in the ocean. They're both nude. It's cool. They go up to a bed. Yeah. It's very softcore PG.
Well, I don't know about PG, but it's softcore, that's for sure.
PG-13.
Yeah. Anyhow, she does go through, the ritual of him leaving the room and her getting prepared, right? But she has no idea what exactly she needs to do because she's a virgin. And
she's also not the girliest of girls. Right. I hate to say that kind of a phrase, but
for sure. Yeah. But the thing that bothered me is that one of the things she does is go and shave her legs. And I know she shaved her legs that day. She shaved them that day, and she's doing it so fast. It's like your legs are going to be much less smooth than they were.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I think what her hope was, and the reason she went fast, was I was hoping... I'm not hoping. I think she was hoping to nick herself just to excite Edward a little more.
You think that's what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple droplets of blood, maybe she's thinking he's going to be a little more animal-like in there.
Yeah.
I'm giving her excuses.
Yeah.
I thought that was dumb, too.
He didn't need any help. Because he each night
destroyed the bed.
Yeah, I say each night, and it is several nights. But at first he destroys the room, and then he's like, "I can't do this, Bella. I'm gonna kill you if I come again. Look at this. Look at your arm. Look at your arm. It's got my handprint." And she's like, "I know. I liked it." Yeah. And he's like,
"Yeah, she was like, that was fucking hot, bro."
No.
Yeah. She's like, dude, did you see how you destroyed the bed? Again. Police.
And they do it again, police, after these poor people. I thought I got a feeling that like that was like, well, I haven't read the book, so was it
the montage is like so fucking hard to understand.
Weird.
Like
the time
because
is weird.
they spend like, it feels like they spend 20 minutes on their honeymoon, like. And movie time, that is, it's only like 5 minutes probably.
Yeah.
But like, it is so elongated and weird. That whole montage scene, I was sitting there, I was just like, I don't know how long they've been here playing chess. Like, because they've shown them playing chess now 3 or 4 different times, and it all looked like different times of the day. So it's like, either they're just playing fucking chess one whole fucking day, or 5 days have passed, or whatever.
Yes,
but like
it felt like a long
matter.
time, and I think they went on like a 2-week thing, because the colons are rich.
Hell yeah! Be a doctor, kids.
Be a doctor.
It pays off, and then be a vampire doctor. It pays off even more.
It pays off year after year after year,
year after year. And if you're interested in how to be a vampire doctor, we have guides and tips over at patreon.com/greenandfaceless.
That's right. For a limited
go ahead,
time,
check them out.
If you become a Patreon patron for Green and Faceless on the Couch, we will tell you the secret of vampirism.
Government secrets.
That's
right.
right.
Yeah, we're not authorized to do this. We're not. Yeah.
This
is confidential material.
Okay.
No.
Burn this podcast after you hear it.
This podcast will self-destruct. Oh my goodness. But yeah, they eventually they do have sex again. It's very, happy for Bella. Yay, until she vomits.
Yeah.
She just throws up everywhere. It's disgusting. It's all over her room. No, it's just in a toilet, but still, she has morning sickness.
Yes.
And worse than that, she's already showing, and it's only been like 2 weeks since she first had sex.
Yeah, like, and she's late.
And she's late on her period. Yeah,
be said. Because she's already showing.
Yeah, well, apparently too, she had planned her honeymoon around her period, which is very interesting in regards to the thought process, because they had so much time to plan this, and so she planned to get her period.
Yeah, that's
halfway
true.
through her honeymoon.
That's true.
She mentioned that because she's like, I'm late. I was supposed to get it like a week ago. It was like it's a 2-week honeymoon or whatever. I'm just like, what? Just like, why would you do that?
That's a good point. Unless she wanted to entice Edward.
It's true. Exactly.
Yes.
We're circling back.
Yes.
More reason. Yeah, she likes the animal, man. She loves it. She's
it.
excited.
She's like, he's going to turn me right then. Okay.
Turn me right around. Would you still call a person who's into bats a furry? Would it still be a furry? I feel like it would, right?
Yeah,
They're
think
furry.
So. It's an interesting furry branch, I'm sure.
I'm into it. Yeah. Show me more out there. Give us essays. Send it to us through our email account. You can find that again at patreon.com/greenandfaceless.
Can they?
Essay contest. No, they can't. But still, the essay contest. We'll figure it out.
We should do that.
It's going to be fun.
Anyhow.
She's late. Yeah.
Not for furry porn, though. Not a furry smut essay contest. That's not what we're talking about, is it?
It'd be interesting.
It would. You know what? I wouldn't mind reading it. Now that you say,
I wouldn't mind reading it.
All right.
Yeah. Be creative, everybody. Get in the comments.
That's right.
She calls Carlisle. Bella does. She's like, "Hey, new daddy, I'm pregnant. I know this because this baby is growing fucking fast.
Yes.
Like, scary fast." And they're like, "Okay, that explains things because Alice, played by Ashley Greene, the I don't know if you'd call her clairvoyant. She has visions, but they're not always true. Yeah, something like that. Precog.
Yeah,
that just sounds wrong. But
she is what it's short for.
Precognitive. Oh, that's right. I was just like, man, that just sounds weird. Precog. But she's like, they're like, yeah, that makes sense. She stopped sensing Bella for whatever fucking reason, which everybody's like, we thought
she's the only
Edward
one
had just killed her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just fucked her too hard. That's what happened.
Yeah, that was what everybody's first thought was too. All of the Collins, when she was just like, "Oh no, I can't sense Bella anymore." They're like, "Edward, No. Oh, he just killed her.
Hard.
Like,
God.
How are we going to tell the werewolves? Wolfpack ain't going to like this one.
How are we going to tell Charlie?
Oh, fuck Charlie. He's barely in this movie.
He keeps on getting a phone call being like, don't worry, Dad, I'm not dying or anything. I'm just going to Switzerland for a few weeks to get better.
This poor guy. Like, his daughter literally gets married and then just disappears from his life for like 3 months, and he just gets cryptic clues. Like, and he already didn't trust the Cullens. Like, he was already like, he doesn't know that they're vampires, but he was very
wary.
I guess
because
specious against them.
The blacks are wary of them.
The werewolf pack, the wolf pack. I know that's the family name, but that just sounded so weird.
People are against them. You're right, but the black family is what I meant. That still sounds terrible. The family with the surname Black. I did it now.
Remove foot from mouth. Oh, cut all of that.
So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, specious. Anyways.
Yeah, against vampires, but he loves werewolves.
Yes, he loves werewolves.
The man's best friend.
Oh my god, that was racist.
To the werewolves, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. This is bad.
This is a bad episode. So, anyways, the baby is fucking killing Bella. And so much
it's like
so...
eating her alive.
Yeah, so much so that when I told the Green Traveler that I had finally watched this movie, I texted them, I just watched the fuck out of Breaking Swan. Because that's what they do in this movie. They destroy Kristen Stewart. It's scary.
I mean, with CGI and makeup, and puppets, it's great.
Yeah. But it's
puppets.
Still fucked.
I don't think they use puppets.
The last one, Sarah told me that the last one, the corpse was a puppet. The corpse.
I feel like it wasn't. I don't know.
Not in the face, but when they did the shots where they were moving her around and stuff, it was a puppet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that would make sense. I don't know. It's just like her face definitely was CGI altered. Her whole body, like all of her scenes were CGI altered, where it's like you saw her body. But I can believe that last scene would be a puppet.
It's good in the way that it is terrifying. Like it's disgusting.
Yeah, to me it just looks it looked rushed. Like it looked like they were trying not to be focused on her too much. I don't know. It was fine. I thought it passed pretty well. It did the job. But like, have you seen The Machinist with Christian Bale? Like, that's terrifying.
No, I haven't. But he did that to himself.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you see what it really looks like, that's terrifying. When you see this, and I don't want Kristen Stewart to do that. I'm not saying that she should have. I'm okay with the CGI. I'm just saying that to me the CGI just didn't look that good. Like it was just like the wolf transitions, where it's just like it just feels so rushed. It's not focused on at all. And I know that that's probably a budget thing. Maybe they couldn't afford to just go above and beyond with this. Like I don't think this got crazy like Harry Potter budget. No, it got 127 million.
It also
not that much.
Was 2011, the year in which we graduated high school. So, movies have come. I mean, it was a pretty high dollar movie.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like 127 million. You assume half of that is marketing, so like $60 million to play with. Like, they did what they could with it. I'm just saying, like. I don't know, the effects, while they are fine and they work for the movie, and they're good effects, they're not in any way awful effects. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they don't feel that great for what they're trying to get across. Like I want more focus on it, more makeup, less CGI. Yeah. And this was heavy on CGI, like. And Kristen Stewart did what she could. She, you definitely got a weak feeling from her when she's pregnant, when she is suffering.
Do a good job, I think.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The acting's fine. Like, everybody is fine. Like, you come 4 movies in, you're dug in like I am.
Right. I honestly don't know what to expect from the next movie, except for that it's going to deal with the Volturi.
Right.
Because I feel like this movie really kind of encapsulated everything that was going on besides the Volturi. The saga could have ended at this movie, and I would have been fine.
It really could have. It boiled up quite a lot.
Yeah.
Basically, what ends up happening is Edward and Jacob want Bella to terminate the pregnancy to save her life. Bella refuses to do that, and so Edward and Jacob eventually are on her side and wanting to protect her against Jacob's wolf pack, which he has now left because the wolf pack is like, this baby is a monstrosity and needs to be killed.
Yeah,
and
Jacob can't decide if he wants to kill it or not either.
Yeah. I mean, he loves Bella, so that's where his heart will lie.
Right.
But yeah, he definitely is like, this baby's killing the person I love. And we'll leave the third act.
We'll leave the nitty gritty. It gets pretty gritty. We'll leave it to you.
This is there is one thing we have to talk about though that is a tiny spoiler.
Okay.
Baby does happen. We will say that.
Yes.
And we'll talk about this more in episode 5 because it's going to be more of a big issue in episode 5. But that very disturbing thing we've been hinting at for the past 3 episodes has finally happened, and that is that Jacob imprints upon
the baby.
Yeah. And imprinting basically means falls head over heels in love with.
Yeah.
Or attached to, really.
Yeah.
Because as they describe it in this, a protector, a brother. That's how he says it. So it's like they're trying to imply that he feels very brotherly towards this baby.
Right.
I don't know. I know I've seen the 5th movie. I don't remember the 5th movie too much. I don't remember how the movie handles it. When I read the books, it very much was like Jacob's in love with this fucking baby. Like, after he has declared love to the mother of the baby.
Right, yeah.
And sworn to kill the father of the baby.
But now I love you, baby.
And now he's like, oh my god, this baby is so cute. I can't wait to, have sex with it when it's older. Like, it's weird. It's very weird. It is such
I don't think it plays off so weird as that, but it is weird.
No. I mean, again, I'm going to reread the books. As I said, I am invested. It's awful. It's awful. I had that exciting urge to just be like, ooh, I can't wait to read the books again. Like, it's going to be fun. But no, it's maybe the books are different. Maybe I'm remembering them wrong. But that was the impression I got from imprinting was that it's head over heels in love with, and the fact that he imprints on the kid. It felt so fucking weird, and I was not a fan. And I've already paralleled it to this, but it's one of the weirdest author choices ever, and it ties Stephen King's choice at the ending of his book It, where he has all the kids have sex.
Yeah, that's
and it's just choice. It's like, where in your coked up fucking mind did you think this was a good idea? Like. And I'm not implying that Stephanie Meyer does coke, but where in your coked up fucking mind was that a good idea, Stephanie? Like, what now? Like,
okay, closing statements.
Just like the last one, you're here for a reason. You don't care what my opinion is. As I've mentioned, I'm invested. I am interested. I just, at the same time, acknowledge that it's shit. It's 2.5 stars.
You know what? I really liked this movie. It gets 100% a full face. I think I was surprised at how dramatic the arc was. Like, the plot really just is high school drama up until this point.
Yeah.
And so to me, I thought that the actors played with the pretty heavy drama that was given to them. And I really enjoyed it. I I would suggest it. I even think it might be able to stand alone. Like, you know, like, listen,
as long as you know, as long as you know the basics,
right? Yeah. So like, there's a lot of things that you have to infer as it goes on. Like, oh, Jacob's this weird werewolf guy that's like actually portraying his people by being in love with this vampire girl. But whatever.
You can do it alone. I think it is possible. I wouldn't recommend it, but I think
it's
you're right.
Probably not the right way to watch this movie, but it is out of all four of them so far, besides the original, it could stand alone.
Hey, I mean, I can agree with that. I also wanted to say that they somehow, like, it just dawned on me that they had a movie heavily about. But yeah, Breaking Dawn here, yeah. What did I say?
You said it dawned on you. And I said Breaking Dawn.
It Breaking dawned on me. Part 1. That this whole movie is basically, you know, the argument of, you know, abortion or not abortion.
Yeah, kinda.
And yet somehow they did that whole thing without ever getting political about it. So applause there. That's kind of impressive. That, you know,
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, because you feel like you walk away from this movie having received no messages whatsoever.
That's so funny.
Thanks for showing up, everybody. We'll always have room on the couch for you. I am the Green Traveler from Gorsh. That's a good sign off.
That's really good. Yeah, you should keep that. And I am the Faceless Leon, your favorite experiment. Safe travels and good night. Green and Faceless on the Couch is a proud production of FictionWorks 19. Are you a fan of the show? Feel free to contact us at greenandfacelessfans@gmail.com. Or visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/greenandfaceless. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Or rate us on Apple Podcasts. Thank you so much for listening.